What's up, YouTubers? Today we're going to be looking at the Joy Toy Armed Forces PLA Field Forces team. Let's jump right into the articulation, shall we? His head looks left and right. It's on a double ball joint. He looks down this much. And he looks up this much. For shoulders, they twist 360. He also has a bend at the elbow, 90 degrees. A twist at the elbow as well. For his wrist articulation, it spins 360 degrees and bends like so. Looking at his other wrist, this one goes in this direction to hold his gun. He also has a waist swivel. His thighs also swivel. He can do the splits about this far. His legs can go back about this far. And he can do the Spartan kick about this far. All this gear is getting in the way.
This is Sparta!
He also has a double knee joint that bends really far. Looking at his ankles, they pivot left and right. A little bit of bend up and down. The pants really hinder it. And he also has that toe joint that Joy Toy is known for. All in all, really great articulation that we've all come to know with these Joy Toy action figures. Looking at the first figure, he has a white scarf, a tan tactical vest. Looks like his belt is pretty loaded up as well. His pants are coming off as a gray color. Brown knee pads and brown work boots. I really like how his arms are wrapped up. And he has those gloves with the knuckle dusters on them. Really pulls the figure together. On his left leg, he has a brown pouch. There's a carabiner hanging off the back of his belt. And his holster is on his right leg. It's a great looking face sculpt with painted eyes, a brown mustache and goatee, and a bit of a smirk. And he also has short brown hair. The next figure has an off-white scarf with the same brown tactical vest. His arms are also wrapped, this time with a white wrapping. Looking at the vest, you can see the stitching and the quilt work. He also has a carabiner, and his pistol is also on his right thigh. He's also wearing the same gray pants with the brown knee pads. Looking at his brown boots, they even went so far as to sculpt in the laces and all the stitching and design all the way around both boots. He's wearing a white t-shirt, and if you look at his gloves, you can even see the details on his knuckles. They even went so far as to indent the face of his watch. There's no expression on his face sculpt. He has white painted eyes, and he also has short brown hair. Looking at the third figure, he has a gray scarf with the same brown tactical vest. I really love that tomahawk that he's wielding. He has a round brown pouch on his left thigh. He's also wearing the same gray tactical pants and brown boots. He comes with a brown backpack with clips on both right and left sides to hold his tomahawk. The detail on his backpack is phenomenal. Even though he's wearing the same pants, boots, knee pads, and tactical belt, what sets this guy apart from his teammates is he's not wearing a t-shirt. This gives you a chance to look at the sculpt work on his arms. If you ask me, this makes him look like a really bad mamma jamma. He has a stoic look on his face, and he also has two-tone brown hair. Looking at the communication member of this team, he has a molded-on headset with microphone. He's wearing a red t-shirt. He's also wearing the same brown tactical vest. Same belt with carabiner on the back. This gives you a chance to look at the bottom of his boots. They've even sculpted there as well. The brown pouch on his left thigh is more perforated, and as you can see, he comes with the same backpack, but this time he comes with a spade shovel, which is removable and is also foldable. Unlike the early Joy Toy figures released, I didn't have to glue any of these parts on this figure. They came out of the package just as you see them. Taking a closer look at his face sculpt, he looks younger than the rest of his teammates. And I have to say, I really don't mind that microphone and headset being glued on. That way I'm not in fear of losing it. And on to the final figure. He's wearing a white scarf, again the same brown tactical vest, olive green t-shirt, and he's also wearing the same perforated brown pouch on his left thigh. Looking at his face sculpt, he looks young just like his communications teammate. He also has short brown hair. And now on to the weapons. Another item that sets these guys apart, besides the different colored t-shirts, is the weapons that they carry. Each gun has painted details and shading. His looks to have a bronze type finish to it. Looks like he's carrying a SOCOM carbine type gun with red dot sight, banana clip, and looks like a foregrip to take the enemies down. Looking at the communications figure, looks like he's carrying an AKM assault rifle. He has a sight on top, flashlight, foregrip, and what looks to be a potential muzzle guard. His gun is also bronzed and black. A little bit of black shading as well. Taking a look at the third figure in this 5-man group, his gun is also bronze and black. He has a holographic type sight, banana clip, and foregrip, with a silencer on the front. The way the light is hitting it, you can actually see all the sculpted details they put in this 3 3/4 inch gun. He seems to be carrying a combat style shotgun with an undermounted flashlight. Perfect for close quarter combat. And last but not least, this gentleman here looks to be carrying what seems to be a miniature version of an M249 saw. Maybe a compact version. It has a sight on top and also a mini drum on the side. This is great for putting a lot of bullets down range real quick. Whew! That made my hand shake. And now for my final thoughts. When I first saw these figures posted, I was pretty excited to get my hands on them. Even though they use the same body mold on 4 out of the 5 figures, it doesn't really bother me that much. I like how they made them all different, be it they're carrying different weapons, different color shirts, and different head sculpts. I know I've said it over and over again, but I continue to be amazed at the amount of detail they can put in a figure this small. And with each new release, it seems like they keep trying to improve on their figures, which I, for one as a collector, really appreciate. Thanks for joining me in reviewing this Field Force team from Joy Toy. And if you like what you see, join the community. And remember, share your knowledge.